see the Rebels taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Cornhuskers will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Rebels offense comes onto the field first today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example. Then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the third down pass is incomplete.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you could regroup, because this environment is hostile.
Man, it looked like that was a house call. He made the first guy miss. It was going to the house. He was going to score a touchdown. And then, man, what a big turn of events. Talk about shifting momentum.
He breaks into the open. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. The Rebels will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rebels head quickly to the line. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Trying to barrel in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater. Fourth and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Here comes the heat. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Nebraska's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Looking left. Got a man, it's Barney. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Huskers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Well, that DB did everything right on that deep shot. You saw the speed, you saw his ability to turn his hips, and how about getting his head around, locating the football, and then knocking it away? Couldn't have done that better.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Barney. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Huskers are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Huskers! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. With jet sweep pass. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Swings it out to the flat. There he goes. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo.
Fires into traffic. Picked off.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Going to try to get it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Nebraska's had a lot of guys to feed over the years. Mike Rozier, Roger Craig. I am hip. But you don't know who's going to get it with this running attack.
Yeah, but I do know this, Reese. Whoever gets it is going to run the football physically. And Nebraska's going to be very happy. Their fan base.
There he goes! Touchdown, Cornhuskers! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. And the Rebels in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
3rd down is a big factor in games. It's something I know this offense in particular practices often throughout the week, but they just haven't been able to get it done so far in this game on these critical downs. That time, quarterback can't link up with his guy, and they've got to find a better way of being more efficient on 3rd.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. On the move. Oh, he's got some space. That's a... Closest you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Cornhuskers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Quickly out to the tight end. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the 1st quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the outside. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. They stop him short of the sticks and it'll be 4th down. The Rebels decide to punt it away. Corrals it at the 45. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15, a 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Using his legs, it's Booth. Touchdown, Huskers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Off the play fake. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll return it from the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working today.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt him. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Raiola. Makes the grab. It's Milner. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Grab near the marker. It's on. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on! And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pocket breaking down. Got out of trouble and throws. Grab near the sticks. It's Milner. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well,
the coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive. He tries to take the top off. He's got it inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They say there's no more loyal fan base than the one at Nebraska. Well, this guy is becoming their hero with this performance.
And Nebraska fans have a special place in their heart for a quarterback that can run it, that can throw it, show you all the dimensions of their game because they've had so many great ones in the past. And this guy, he looks like the future.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Gets it to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back.
Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Pucks it out of the air.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route. But you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Cornhuskers want to pick up the tempo. They'll try the run. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way than offensively.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. The Rebels are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Looking for space. It's Flowers. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The give to the back. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the grab close to the logo. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, back to the Sea of Red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. The screen, and watch out. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, fine. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field, and you see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Gonna run it. It's on. Strong run. Picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. And the Huskers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd down.
Touchdown, Nebraska! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Makes the quick grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Beal. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He'll run it again. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. And they'll just down it right there.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field. And, hey, he even calls a turnover. That's just gravy.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Booth.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And as a defense, you just went, whoo, he just dodged a bullet. Not great coverage, an opportunity for them to get a touchdown, and it goes right through his hands. A little bit of lack of concentration, and that cost him 6 points.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Husker!
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Gets it to him on the screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. Nice move to pick up yardage. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. 3rd down play from the gun. He's going to throw deep right side. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. Makes the catch near the 50. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Kemp. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Bunch formation for these receivers. Gonna swing it on second down. Caught near the sticks, it's Thomas. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The black shirts have applied blackout conditions. There has been no electricity available for this offense.
I mean, just suffocating. They're smothering this offense. They haven't done anything well yet. They can't run it. They can't throw it consistently. This defense is definitely reminiscent of those great Nebraska black shirt defenses of the past.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, I always say this, when you're backed up on offense, those are some of the best opportunities to take deep shots. In all likelihood, the defense is expecting a run. You're going to try and buy yourself a little bit of real estate, so they're playing press man coverage, and that's when you want to take advantage of that coverage. But the defense doing a really good job on the back end that time, being in position, forcing the incomplete.
To the air, it's Byrne. He'll take another shot here. Reels it in down the left side. Here he goes. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Got a little space.
The return is brought down at the 33, and the Coyotes offense will take over. 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the 4th quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. So that's a great situation to try to run the ball.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Diving for the score, and the ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, but you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
And this is the part of the game where you can really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
The Cornhuskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finds a little space. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Turning it on. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And the Huskers are threatening on 1st and goal. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.